which I have it coming now, but I didn't anticipate.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start the public hearing meeting for Chalmers Town Council, May 12th, 2026. We call the order at 6 o'clock. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Public hearing is for the additional appropriations for our community crossing grant paving project. So we had to do some adjustments to the original budget. We budgeted $41,933. The proposed match for the grant for the sidewalks and paving for our 20% match was $112,308.17. Additional appropriations needed $71,848.25. And that's ordinance 2026-5. Yep.
Make a motion to accept ordinance number 2026-5, proposed CCMG match, and accept the additional appropriations for $71,848.25.
A motion to accept ordinance.
Sam.
Oh, sorry.
Public hearing first, just.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
How do we close the motion?
Does anybody? Yes, that's right.
But you have to give the full information.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to read the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so proposed match for our CCMG for motor vehicle restricted is $24,155.34. Adopted capital budget was $9,500. Additional appropriations needed $14,655.34. For local roads and streets, we needed the proposed community crossing grant match of $10,300. We did not have that adopted in budget. Additional appropriation needed $10,300. Motor vehicle highway, $1,026.92 for the match. Adopted budget was $2,500. We don't need an additional appropriation for that. Riverboat, $5,900.38 for the proposed match. Adopted budget, $2,941. Additional appropriation needed, $2,959.38. For CCI, cumulative capital, the CCMG match, $1,337.82. The adopted budget, $881. The appropriation needed, $456.82, or $456.82. Seeded, the match, $12,557.40. The adopted budget was $11,111. And the adopted, the additional appropriation needed, $1,446.40. For edit, the CCMG match, $24,795.52. The budget was $15,000, and the additional appropriation needed was $9,795.52. CCMG proposed CCMG match, $32,234.79. We did not budget that amount. The additional appropriation needed is the $32,234.79.
Oh.
Sorry.
That money was already.
Right. We just did
from the last.
Yes. We just didn't actually budget for that.
We
It was
didn't
a
need to,
remainder.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I said that wrong. Totals, CCMG match, $112,308.17. The adopted budget was $41,933. The additional appropriation needed $71,848.25. Anybody have any questions or?
Just a couple, I guess, or maybe one combined with a whole bunch of other. How many of those accounts that you just read off are getting zeroed out now since we're taking that?
So you would think they were already, but since we did this, money has already went back in. Money goes in months. So
Most of these
MBH,
are live accounts.
Monthly,
Yeah.
yeah.
yes, MBH restricted that was everything that was in it at that moment.
Okay.
So, but yes,
First, yeah, I
Yeah.
know about MDH, so.
yeah,
But all the others are also fairly live.
yeah, yes.
That now.
The
Okay.
only thing that wasn't live, why was the CCMG. That money was left from our last
Sure.
CCMG.
Good. All right.
Any other questions? Okay, so we can go ahead and close the public hearing.
Wait, you gotta make a motion.
Sorry, no, we don't vote on it, it's the public hearing.
Oh, that's right.
Jeez. I know.
See,
I know.
you got it all mixed up today. Sorry, everybody.
Okay, if there's no further questions, we'll go ahead and adjourn the public hearing at 6:06. We will go ahead and open the town council meeting for Tuesday, May 12th at 6:06. Okay, now we can vote.
Yeah.
Can we make a motion again?
Sure.
Make a motion to accept ordinance number 2026-5 for additional appropriations needed totaling $71,848.25.
Okay, I have a motion to accept ordinance 2026-5 for the additional appropriations of $71,848.25. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. My hands are all rough. Okay. While they're signing that. While they're signing that, the park department decided they didn't want to do anything for the 250th celebration, but we kind of feel like we should do something. So the Heart of Chalmers Committee is doing some planning for the July 4th. So kind of watch for that information. Maybe hot dogs or some hamburger and hot dogs and chips and something simple. Just a kind of a gathering. Maybe it's like a big block party or something. Kind of depends on time constraints and money. So kind of watch for that. Did we get with the Indian Bond Bank on the tractor purchase?
Still nothing back.
Nothing yet, okay. So we won't be able to we won't do anything with the tractor purchase until we find out what we can do from there. Trash contract renewal, I know Doug was looking into that. We had an offer from On Point to keep the same rate that we have now for 2 years. He was gonna see what Apex was offering, if it's similar, the same or not. We'll probably end up staying with the same one. Just depends on who has the better deal.
Sounds like they've actually gotten things together and
Yeah,
done a
yeah,
lot better service than they.
yeah. They started out a little crazy, but they've gotten a lot better.
Basket.
Okay, it's hard to believe it's almost time for budget thinking again, but budget stuff begins in June. So we need to start thinking, because contracts for the fire department, what other contracts we've got coming up, we need to be looking at those. And kind of thinking what budget wise, since we actually got the money from NDOT to do this other grant for paving, I propose that we not try to go for any other big projects, unless we get 100% grants. So like the Legion, that's 100% grant, just kind of build our funds back up for next year.
I agree
So-
with that. I don't see any emergencies on the horizon,
No.
really.
No. Personnel policy handbook is done. I got ready to send it and I forgot to do the appendix, so I gotta go back and do that, and then I'll send it. And I'm getting that out tonight, so we can get that reviewed. It's healthy. It's 20-some pages still, but I think it's got everything in it. So if you look through there, you see, grammatical errors, anything at all, anything we may have missed, anything at all, just so we have no gray areas, please let me know. We can get back together and get that figured out and get it adopted. I'd like to get that one adopted so it becomes effective in June. So when we do adopt that, we'll need to conduct a mandatory executive meeting for personnel so that we can go over that. And that way everybody can sign their acknowledgements too. So we'll have all that together. Let's see. What else do we have? Fred, you had some updates for us?
Where did I go with that? Oh, it's over here. All right, sorry about that. NIPSCO service, as soon as they get paid, I guess Renee said she sent the check, they didn't get it. So,
You want full update?
yeah, sure.
So they found the check. They had it. They had applied it to the wrong account. So I was going to, they had already emailed me and we had talked about canceling the check. So I put stop payment on the check. Then they found out that they had already sent it through their bank and it was already headed to our bank. So I removed the stop payment on the check, but they couldn't cancel the EFT.
I wondered about that.
So
yeah.
now we have double paid that bill, and I'm going to ask them to move that other $632.66 to the town hall account. And then, I mean, it was an error in their accounting department because she didn't pay attention that the bills are paid by EFT. The check came in with the work order number and everything on it, and she applied it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, at least we know they had it.
So they
or
do.
where it went.
Yeah, they had it. They have it. They've had it for a while, but yes, so they should be scheduling anytime with these.
Did we incur any cost for that stop payment?
No, because I was able to remove it before they had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So, that's good. It's too bad they got held up, but it didn't really hurt our project. The only other thing I really have is that, as county highway superintendent, I'm dealing a lot with the new, Black Prairie development and phase 4 of Meadow Lake Wind Farm repower. It's possible, because it already happened, that we could see construction traffic coming into Chalmers from those two areas. 300 West is their boundary for construction traffic. Now, EDP Renewables can still use Chalmers Blacktop and whatever with their pickups like they always have for their maintenance crews. But the construction traffic of both the solar farm and the wind farm repower is not to come past 300. So if anybody sees wind farm or solar farm traffic, which should be fairly apparent, we're all used to EDP's trucks and what they look like, but the construction trucks will be muddier and have different names on them. They won't say Vestas or EDP. They'll be Michaels, or I can't remember who the fabricators are for the solar panels. And then I think Bolt is the big contractor on the wind farm. So if anybody sees that, actually the best thing to do is call the county highway department, because we are the ones that handle all of that right now with the road use agreements that we have.
Who do we call, you or the highway?
Just call the highway department, and Carlene is the office manager, and she'll be happy to take the information. And then it'll hit my desk and I'll take it from there.
And this is all happening simultaneously, the repower and
Yes,
solar?
actually, they both have notice to proceed, and the wind farm is actually further along. But the solar farm had a semi or a big blowboy dropped off an excavator at the new where the substation is. And then took off from there and came up Chalmers Blacktop and up 43. So they sent me an email. They were kind enough to do that. That happened on a Saturday evening. They were kind enough to send me an email and they got fined $2,000 for that violation. So,
How long is these projects supposed to last?
close to 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
The wind farm will probably be mostly complete within a year. And the solar is probably going to be closer to 2. So, anyway, so if anybody sees those violations, just let us know.
Good to know. Okay. Town hall cleanup, we're still in progress on that. Okay. Rebecca, you had just a resolution, amending resolution 2020-6, naming an ADA coordinator. To my knowledge, I don't know when we named an ADA coordinator last.
We named an ADA coordinator, the same meeting that we named the new committee.
I don't have it in my notes.
I don't either.
Do you know who he named? Kurt was
For
the,
some reason, I thought it was actually Mike.
I was thinking that too, but I looked back and I cannot find it in my notes anywhere.
So since we can't figure out who it is, we just do a resolution
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that will solve the problem, so.
Okay, does anybody want to? What exactly does it involve?
So that is the person who, if somebody wants to make a complaint about the fact that something is an ADA complaint, that's what they go to. And then that person takes a complaint and then investigates this. Council member, Clerk Gregory, that was superintendent, whoever you want to take that role on. So, we have to figure it out.
Is it still in this legislation? Aren't we supposed to have an ADA
So,
by a certain date?
we have most of the things that the ADA plan requires, and it's in various of our ordinances. So we don't have a cohesive one that's all together as one plan, which I was kind of working on, and then we got doing enough other things, I didn't go back to that. I think I would probably try to get back to getting one for all towns.
Because most of you have the same thing, you have them in different policies, because you had to have it for like the Fair Housing Act, and you have to have it because you have, the drug-free workplace, all of those things are part of that comprehensive plan. We just have them in different locations in our various ordinances, so it'd be nice to put those together, as one, so I'm gonna work on doing it. The county has theirs done that way, they've got a whole policy, there's just one now,
Yeah.
so I'll continue to work on that, but that is what that person would do, and that's where it gets done.
So would anybody like to be our ADA coordinator? Going once, going twice. I'll do it. Oh, did you say you want to?
I'll see you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on,
I don't know
Lane.
better, girl. Do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Take complaints and that's it.
Take the complaint and just research it.
Complaints it,
Yeah. Go.
to figure
We'll
out
take a
what's,
look at it, see
see
if
if it's a valid complaint or not, and that's it.
If it is.
This would be good for you, Lee.
No.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so just do that as a motion and then.
Yeah.
I got complaints. Okay, let's do it.
The line starts there.
Yes. Okay, so, now amends resolution 2020-6, namely Lee Trippett is designated as the ADA coordinator for the town of Chalmers and is responsible for the town's compliance with ADA. All prior ordinances and or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith are hereby, it's a legal jargon, repealed. Said ordinance shall take effect upon its signing, which will be today. We'll set the motion for that. Is that 2026-6?
Oh, this is a resolution, so.
Yeah, a
We haven't
resolution.
resolutions yet.
2026-1.
One, okay.
Ready? Make a motion to accept resolution number 2026-1, establishing Lee Trippett as the ADA coordinator for town Chalmers.
Okay, I have a motion to accept Resolution number 2026-1, establishing Lee Trippett as our ADA coordinator. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you,
Thank you, Lee.
What's that, Josh?
We
Yes,
both.
they both did.
Oh, jeez, that's scary.
So who you putting?
Josh is fine.
It was more vocal.
I guess not.
It's going too fast already. Did you have anything else? Okay. Okay. Ken is not here. Did he give you any information on anything? I don't have any information yet. He was supposed to call today and do that, and he did not. Doug is currently working on a water main break at 7th and Main. So he said sidewalks, they've poured the sidewalks between 1st and 2nd Street. They are forming 2nd and 3rd Street and digging on farther east. I was asking Rebecca, on the west side of town, West Walnut, we are paving that, and it is in the contract or in the bid to do sidewalks there. If we do them there are no sidewalks there right now. The only one is that little bit section in front of what used to be Mabel's house, that gray house right there on the corner, and then spotted over to that yellow house, but nothing beyond that. If we go on the south side, there is a water hydrant, there's mailboxes, there's fence and stuff in the way. So if we go on the north side, all those people keep their yards really
I, for
manicured.
one, don't want sidewalk in my yard.
So we need, yeah,
Don't.
yeah.
You
That's why I say everybody keeps their yards really well maintained on that side. I mean, there is a right of way there, but what is our thoughts about not doing any sidewalks on West Main
Right.
or West
The
Walnut?
CCMG is kind of specific, isn't it? So if we don't use a sidewalk there, we can't like pick one somewhere else.
Mm-mm.
No,
but there would be funds there available if we had something else come up. Unforeseen,
Well, but
possibly, I don't know, we'd have to check in
I
on
don't
that.
know if we can
So I-
keep those funds
Mm-hmm.
just to use as seen
Yeah.
as needed. Because, well, on the county highway side, we can't.
Yeah.
Once the project's over, it's over, and if they appropriated
I
extra
don't think
money
it's
and we
worked
didn't
in
use it, then we give it
Yeah.
back.
So other than Ken, where else could we find that out for sure?
I mean, I can look up what
Okay.
and I agree that the requirements is, you have to use it for what the project is there for. You can't
Yes.
use it for some other project. If there's
Right.
something within this project.
Yeah, within the project, but in the bid,
That
it's good,
wasn't
yeah.
covered originally or something, maybe
Yeah.
that would be, but I can't imagine that there, I mean, the money you get is based on the bids that you did, so there probably isn't something, but yes, you could wait and see if you got, you know, if there's, you break a pipe while you're doing it, or
Yeah.
some of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know, they probably would allow you to do that with that
Yeah.
project.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was
Basically,
saying, if
we'd
there's
have to go
something
back.
within this project that comes about, because you never know.
Yeah,
Well,
I assume you
Knock on
didn't,
wood,
there weren't any alternate kind of things in that bidding at all, like, because you
honest
weren't
God,
sure about something.
I've not seen the bid. It was opened by a
Right.
town official. I never saw it.
But the other part of that is too, the NDOT is, they're kind of flexible, you know, they've been ridiculed here recently for being extremely rigid
Well,
and,
and originally we weren't supposed to get this, so.
right,
Yeah.
and I happen to have met the lady that administrates all this, a couple weeks ago, in conference at Purdue. So, it's worth an email
Mhm.
to see if we can take that many lineal feet of sidewalk and put it somewhere else in town, because it's not like we don't need it.
Right.
Ones by my house are impassable.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, you can go all the way up down.
Anywhere
Main
along
Street.
the-
Down 21st Street, and there's
Sure.
no sidewalks there.
I know.
Right.
The only sidewalks on West
That's
Main,
the-
on the west side are West Main. on both sides. That's the only
Yeah, by
place there
this
was.
bus stop. and
Yeah, with the
stuff
bus
is.
stop there, yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
As far as West Walnut, all the children are on the south side,
Mhm.
across from Fred Knight.
Yeah,
So that's something to consider too.
yeah. Well, and that's the thing, on the south side is where you run into the fence and the hydrants and all that, yes.
Have a curb.
Yeah, in order for it to be ADA compliant, yeah,
But I really don't
so.
see any kids walking to school from any of
The bus stop, well, the bus stops out in front of that house,
Right.
yeah,
Does it?
because it's on a major road.
Yeah, that's
Most
a
of
really-
them live on 20,
Stand corrected.
even 21st Street, they walk up West Main,
Really?
yeah,
There's one kid that walks up
yeah,
Walnut to 21st Street and then goes over to the bus stop.
yeah.
And then we got the church lady that walks on the road to come over here.
Mhm. Yeah,
Right.
so, yeah, if we can,
Yeah, I mean,
Figure
the
that
premise
out.
is, I think, that the sidewalk, probably the CCMG grants, it's, you can only do sidewalks
Yeah.
related to the road you're doing.
Yeah.
It's
True.
only related to the road, it's not,
Mhm.
it's not a sidewalk grant, so that would be what I would worry about.
Yeah, that'd be the hang of it.
Yeah, would be the hang up for it.
I just wanna make
Doesn't hurt
sure,
to ask.
yeah,
It doesn't hurt to ask,
Yeah.
exactly.
I just wanna make sure that
Easy to
if it's listed on there that we have to do it or not.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, right.
so, okay, yeah, if you can find that
I'll
out,
do a
that'd
little
be
research,
awesome.
and then if you guys want, somebody wants to email.
Perfect, yes, sir.
They said they was gonna stop before 8th Street on that side. of
Yeah, the
road.
bid goes all the way out to
I know,
this, yeah,
Doug was saying that they was gonna stop at them pine trees there. Cause it don't look like there's a sidewalk there, but it's rode over.
yeah.
But,
That runs in front of
the
the very
Stratford
last
guy-
house.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it
Stratford
needs to
guy-
go all the way to 8th Street.
Yeah,
Like the
and
bid
it's
says.
gonna miss everything going down through there to 8th Street.
Yeah,
It's not gonna hit the fire hydrant or the
Mhm.
valves.
Yeah. so we'll be good, yeah.
I have
Okay,
a question.
yes.
Who's making the decision to tear up my sidewalk?
Tell me who you are.
Because Brad Davis, I live on 405 East Walnut Street, that's a new sidewalk. Town paid half the cement a while back, I don't know how many years ago it was. There's no cracks in it or nothing.
You're at what, 405
Yeah, 405 East Walnut.
East Walnut?
Donna Davis.
Is it ADA compliant though? That's the
Well,
thing,
you
all
can
these
leave it on
side,
the
It
corner.
would have to be 5 foot wide
yeah,
to be ADA compliant. to
It's
today's-
the same width as my neighbor, which he
Well,
found out he wasn't gonna have to have his tore up either.
Mhm.
It's a wide sidewalk.
But with this grant, we have to make it ADA compliant,
So you're gonna tear up his?
possibly. If it's not ADA compliant, we're gonna have to. Cause
How
that will,
wide?
they have to be 5 feet wide for ADA compliant.
Wow.
So that anybody and it, like if there's a wheelchair or any kind of disabled person,
Wide
that
enough
can,
for a wheelchair.
right, but they all need to be uniform
But
too,
you
so.
have to have enough space for the wheelchair and someone to pass you on the other
Mhm.
direction.
And then you've got the approaches to and from too. So,
Are they making the sidewalks out of quality cement and what's underneath?
Yes,
Is
they're
there like,
actually,
are they putting pea gravel underneath?
they're actually putting 53 stone and compacting, almost 8 inches thick. So it'll support a garbage truck or a heavy truck when they're done.
Are they gonna make a sidewalk go through my driveway too? I wouldn't care.
I don't.
Yeah,
Sure they
I would
will if
assume
they
so,
throw
yeah.
in there.
right through there.
Through the driveway.
Yeah, they went to across the street from me, they went to do the
Through
drive.
the driveway, yeah.
And whoever went out there and spray paint my nice rocks wasn't good, was not good, was not acceptable.
Well,
I paid for those rocks and they're pink and now they got blue paint on them. You could put flags up or something if you needed.
I don't know if there's stipulations on how to mark utilities. So some may be flags, some may be paint. I don't know what the specifications are on that.
So I'm gonna be responsible for pulling my own rocks out and replacing them.
I haven't looked at them. I haven't seen it.
It's just
Still
one
got it.
line.
This is
One
pink
more.
granite rock or whatever it is, really nice rock.
The washer's on
Doesn't
the-
that,
Doesn't look
doesn't
good.
that paint wash off?
I thought
No.
I
so.
thought that paint washed off
That
after.
water-based paint will come off. I mean, it doesn't help you right now.
Yeah.
I get that, but it will fade away
Paid for how many years?
6 months.
Can you just go grab those and scrap those? Power wash them.
Yeah. I
No,
know.
you couldn't.
So, anything else?
No.
Okay, thank you. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, drains. So putting in the storm drains, he got bids from Alan George for 13,000 and AccuDig for 13,700. He thinks that he can get, and that's for the East Walnut down here where the lake usually is with standing water. Earl and one over
21st Street.
21st Street, yeah. So he thinks that he could possibly get AccuDig down to 13, the same as Alan George. Problem is that it took weeks to get Alan to get an estimate, but he doesn't get in a hurry about anything. He's the one that did the storm drain behind
I
the.
really have to get.
I would too. I think the
And
quality
if
work would be
AccuDig
better.
does, yeah,
Well,
AccuDig
we've
can
already
do
got
it
a
live.
relationship with them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if we can go ahead and approve that, then
Let's make a motion.
yeah,
Just,
What, if you can get them down or just?
we'll actually use AccuDig, and then he can work on him on getting trying to get
if
him
we
down.
can get them down. or
Because the
if
thing
it
with
doesn't,
Alan,
it's worth the $700.
I mean, I've known
Just
Alan
go
for
ahead.
years, and he doesn't.
Oh, it's
get in
only
a hurry.
$700.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does not get in a hurry about anything. Like I said, it took 2 years to get that drain behind the. In the alley back there done.
Before they pay it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're kind of in a time crunch trying to get those done before we can get it paid. So it's putting one in there, hooking the one up at Earl and Fourth, and then putting another one in over on 21st Street.
While we're on the paving and extra work, things like that, the sewer service that was put in over here on, is that 21st?
Main Street.
Well, that's on Main Street.
Yeah.
Where it's gravel patch. Can
Oh,
we get Rick Riley to fix that while we're here? I think we should.
did the county come and patch
Yeah, they patched
that?
it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
patched it.
Passed over it,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Yeah, we forgot about that when we were doing bids.
Well,
So there's
I realize
possibility,
that,
yeah.
but and even if we had to pay a little extra,
Because it's what, a couple feet wide.
it's probably about 6 feet wide.
I mean, yeah, the width of the.
Width of the road, but
Yeah.
it's
Plus
wider
about
than that
at least
table.
4 feet wide.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice if we maybe
Yeah.
contract with Lee Riley, get an estimate, maybe only cost a couple $1,000
I think
bucks,
Doug-
but it
yeah.
would be worth it.
I think Doug was asking about that, why they were here, since
think
we
we
didn't
should.
get it on the original.
To go ahead,
Yeah,
because they'll probably sell us the asphalt for that, for the same ton amount that they are paving for.
Yeah.
So, if they're really nice.
yeah. Okay, so do we want to go ahead and make a motion to accept AccuDig's estimate for 13,700 for the drains, so we can get them scheduled?
Yeah, I make a motion to accept the AccuDig bid for the storm drain hookup for 13,700.
A motion to accept the AccuDig estimate for 13,700 to hook up all of our drains. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. I'll let Doug know that so he can, sorry. Do what? Josh. So he can get AccuDig. Since they're here, he might be able to talk to him tonight. While you're here. Okay, yeah, and that was the other thing that he had mentioned about continuing sidewalk all the way to 8th Street, because for some reason they were gonna stop in the middle of that block because it didn't look like there was a sidewalk out to 8th Street in front of that last house. There actually was. It was just covered in,
We
grass.
need to anyway.
And the homeowner
You
wants,
Kevin and stuff?
yes, yeah. And he said, there's a sidewalk there, it's just been covered up. Yep. So, yeah, that needs to go away.
Block it open.
Okay, Wessel Building, they had a, delay on the, metal. They're supposed to start in 2 weeks. I Doug asked if we could do some type of a notice that, cause he's getting all kinds of calls for grindings. Once we do the streets, that, the grindings will be available to public on a first come, first served basis. He already has the list started after the town uses them. The town's using them for either alleys or other patches and other areas first.
You have to slow down.
I saw the milling machine over here. It's,
Yeah,
They're
there you
gonna
go.
start.
They are starting. There's a second crew that's coming. The paving and grinding crew are starting on the smaller areas, possibly 7th Street, tomorrow.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
It'll start.
Oh, yes.
When are they starting is that gonna be shut down?
7th
Need to
Street.
Tell the buses.
No, Walnut is going last.
Okay.
They're doing the smaller areas first. So hopefully school will be out before they start
22nd.
Walnut. Because if they start Walnut, they'll do the west side first.
Awesome.
That way, hopefully, we don't interfere with school traffic. Because when's the last day of school?
22nd.
22nd. Okay, yeah. We should be good. We should be good. If anything changes on that, I'll let you know though. But
So just
we
have
should be
them
good.
call Doug.
Yeah.
They cut through the park.
Wait, who called that?
The people from Millings.
Oh, they're already calling him. He just wants us to put out some kind of alert or something that says, the town is utilizing a majority of the millings. If there are any left, we will let the public know when they're available. Something along that lines, because he's getting bombarded with
there'll
calls.
be plenty.
Yes.
Do not help yourself until notified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will be on camera. Okay. So there was Doug's. Do you want Jim to go ahead, or do you?
Sure.
Are you ready? Go ahead, Jim.
I don't have a lot. We're just doing clean up town one way or the other. I'm actually gonna start doing the ordinance deal.
Okay.
We just can't find nobody for that, so I'm gonna end up doing that, so, which is fine, it's in the summer. I don't have a problem with that.
So along the lines of that, what can we do about coming into town? That looks like crap. Both of those on 43. There's just
JD.
vans and equipment, and just all the vehicles,
They had
everything.
to be movable.
Well, there's a lot of vehicles that are over there that have been sitting there for years and
That
not
bucket
moved.
truck's been sitting there 10 years, hasn't it?
Mhm.
And then there's a bunch
Problem
of
is-
bodies behind the plates on
Isn't
it.
that new ordinance?
Well, Bobby's you can't touch, it's an automotive
It's-
place, you
Yeah.
can't touch.
Well,
it.
not the automotive one, the other one,
That's the
to
thing,
it.
The next
isn't it
to it.
industrial area different?
because they moved all their
Yes,
vans
sir.
and all that stuff over there.
So the ordinance, something about, it doesn't matter if it's business or not.
Oh, I guess it doesn't because we got all Bob's case stuff.
Yeah.
No, well, we didn't use our ordinance on Bob.
Yeah.
It was railroad and state highway, right?
Mhm.
Oh, really? So we didn't
Yeah.
even have.
We don't have nothing that can touch Bob,
Okay.
cause it's an automotive repair shop.
He's allowed to have a lot there, unfortunately.
And he has gotten better.
He's gotten better.
Since
He's
that crackdown.
gotten better,
Yes,
but
but the one next to him.
I mean, at
south
least
there
you
is-
can see the highway when you pull out now.
Right. That's true.
But it's
I'm not in fear of getting smoked every time I try to go to work
Right.
now.
Yes.
Just pray.
Yeah.
Well, he's following that.
Fashion.
he's
Yeah.
following what the state told him, that
Yeah.
whole back, and then he's
Yep.
following where, from the railroad back, he's
Yeah.
exactly right on the line all the way.
Yeah.
Anything he crams in that gap,
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, how far can you get him off of our road though?
it's exactly right where it's at.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's in the right one.
Everything is perfectly lined up.
That's the right place.
Mhm.
And the problem is, if we try to enforce it and tow a car, we'll have a court date,
Right.
I guarantee it. And we
But what
will
about-
lose.
But what about the one south of there? Because they moved all their junk vans and stuff there, and
That's, yeah, I mean,
That's JD.
That's just
maybe
been
like I said,
done.
I don't remember if they're just general business. I'd have to look to see what.
well,
Yeah,
their
right.
business is on First Street.
Right.
That used to
I
be
mean,
their,
but what that
it's
lot
just
used to be,
storage.
It's a matter of what the lot is zoned for and what it was really, so I'll have to look, I'll look up and see what their
Okay.
zoning is and what they were approved for.
Our Cloppen's
And we can go there.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old
Yeah.
man company's.
So I'll look.
He
and
sold
see
that house
what's there,
over here on the corner.
See what they're allowed, not allowed to have
Little
there.
Yeah.
gas station.
Perfect.
Does he own JD Electric building? Or is he just,
The green shed, yes,
Just that
where all that
I
stuff
stuff
know he
is.
owns it, I don't know how far it goes south of Bob's.
He owns
No.
both.
He owns both.
Mhm. The old fertilizer
so.
plant and then the tool shed, yeah.
I'll check into it and see how it's zoned,
Okay.
what they got approved for, and what we go from there.
That's where if we could get them for buildings falling apart, that'd be one of them we could get.
On a good note,
Problem is, you gotta have a building inspector to inspect it, and that's the problem is getting.
I mean, we're at
Unless
that
it's
point, we're
safe.
going way over
Yeah.
the top. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're trying to condemn buildings, that's beyond me.
Yeah.
That's beyond the power that my badge can.
What you do over there.
So, I mean, really, I drove around, the community's not that bad a shape, actually. We're doing a lot better than most communities when it comes to junk. I think it looks pretty decent. Everybody's mowing their lawns and got a few that hadn't maybe. I don't know, I think we're all pretty much up to speed. Not
Good.
looking that bad, so if you have any complaints, let me know. But we're still wheeling around trying to find something.
Ritter?
Okay, so you guys have 3 sets of minutes.
Yeah. The second, the 14th, and. Yeah, the ones I didn't print, yeah, that's why I'm not looking for it.
Don't look.
Oh, here, let me give them to you.
Sorry. I meant to print.
Second, 14th, and 28th.
28th, yes. Did anybody have questions on Daniela?
I was
You
on
had-
change that one.
Yeah, she changed it.
You changed the one when Lee was here or
Yeah.
not here? Okay.
Here.
We knew them all together, right?
Yep.
Make a motion to accept and pass the minutes dated 4/2, 4/14, and 4/28.
I have a motion to pass all the minutes from 4/2, 4/14, and 4/28. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Okay, and then we already talked about the NIPSCO thing, so there's that. Some of things contracts, so the claims. Oh, there.
Did you send these out by email by chance?
No.
Okay. I kept looking,
They're
looking, looking. I'm like,
small
"Yeah,
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like one of those that's like, yeah.
Go ahead.
Make a motion to, accept claims dated 5/12/2026 in the amount of $90,662.23.
Before I finish that, did anybody have questions?
Oh,
on it?
sorry. I have questions.
Did you?
Sound and electric repairs and maintenance, 51,000.
That was the meter,
All that.
Oh,
yeah, for the,
but they paid that.
yeah, Whitaker.
Yeah.
They paid us and then we had to pay them.
Okay. Okay, so I have a motion to accept the bank one claims dated 5/12/2026 for $90,662.23. Do I have a second? Thank you. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
That was Josh, right?
Yes.
Correct.
If I'm not looking up, I can't tell you.
Sorry.
Haven't got our voices down pat yet?
I don't know if I should be insulted by
No, they
that.
both have big voices, but they
Take it any way you want.
kind of talk real, you know what I mean? They're like real quiet when they do that. And then you guys got the fund report with investments? Just a note on the fund report with investments, that's through the end of April.
Right.
So that's what I'll do, since we're doing one meeting a month, I'll do,
Through the end of that month.
Yeah.
the previous month or whatever. And I'm done.
Anybody have questions on the fund report? Is it Mike is not here, but I did talk to him about the infestation over there and cleaning up that area. And I did also talk to him about the birthday party that was over there. He wasn't aware that they had one. I said, well, I think there was confusion because the kid that had the party there had the Legion rented, but he must have thought it was for here. So, but I said, for insurance reasons, we cannot have anything other than like a community type thing, like the fire department, if they have their breakfast, fundraiser type thing, but nothing other than that. So he's aware of that. Park board. Sorry?
You should have a report.
Yeah.
We responded to the meeting last meeting.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere. I figured I was writing on it. Okay. I'll just read it out. So basically, response to suggestions from parents who use the facility. Paint splash pad paint is discolored from the chlorine and in the water. Splash pad apparatus needs cleaned, maintained, not sure what needs maintained. The residue on the apparatus is from calcium in the water. Shades over the benches at the splash pad. This was discussed and the decision was made that the storage, maintenance issues, and upkeep are too great. Pavilion is too far away from the splash pad. The pavilion serves the purpose of renting out for families' functions. The splash pad is not rented. Update playground equipment. They need funding to upgrade the playground equipment. It's very expensive. Which, did you guys put something together for the trustee, for Nancy?
It's in progress.
Okay. More pea gravel fill in the playground. Park board has been compiling a list for wants and needs for the park. The park wants to encourage parents to use the facilities to attend our meetings. We need help. Okay. And your next meeting is?
The 19th.
Yeah, I have it on here somewhere.
At 6, is it?
6.
6, okay.
Alright. Anything else with that? So the question you had was on what needed maintained on the splash pad apparatus? I think it was just the calcium residue on the apparatus. Which I don't know what,
Splash pad too.
yeah.
Well, I don't know. We have some calcium in our water.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say, when you guys figure that out.
And it
you're gonna have to
evaporates
get my
off
grades.
that.
yeah, exactly.
Kelly's gonna just put a softener on that line.
So the things that you're putting together for the trustee, are those the shade structure, the playground equipment upgrade, and the
Yes,
pea gravel?
Yes.
Okay, okay, anything else?
But we're still, we got a few other ideas, so
Okay,
we just need some time to work on that.
right, gotcha. Okay,
Would putting in some sort of filtration system help with the calcium?
Water softener,
And mine's off now, so.
yeah,
that can be CLR, you guys can spray it.
just give it to
It's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of CLR.
Wax it? Does the wax help at
That's
all?
what I thought they were
Some kind of
talking
wax
about,
on it?
was those need to be waxed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to have a splash pad.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Well, and
Okay.
certain kind of chemicals they use up there are just gonna affect the paint, cause
Right,
even more
yeah,
complaints, so.
yeah. I do like the
It's kind
idea,
of a lose-lose situation.
yeah,
No,
I do like the idea of just
letting
yeah,
the splash pad itself just go natural
Concrete, yeah.
concrete.
Other than being discolored, it's safe to use.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and with it
Don't
going
want it
natural
out.
concrete, it'd probably be a little less slick too.
Because apparently, we talked about that
Yeah,
last
that's
meeting or
always
something, there was like Remington and a couple others, theirs is just plain concrete.
Yeah.
No big fix on it,
What it
so.
sounds like to me
Save some money.
is that if we would reclaim the water, such as like you use the swimming pool,
Right.
and recirculate it and treat it
Right.
as such, we would not have this problem. Instead, we're using straight out of the water tower. That's
Then you got somebody that's gonna have to test it all the time.
sure.
Yeah, that's what.
That's why we didn't do it that
So
way.
you want to change it all the time, or you want to test it?
Yeah, that was the
That-
trade-off.
We're gonna-
And I-
Yeah.
And speaking on that, the chlorine.
Yeah.
That goes through there,
Mm-hmm.
because used to be buying the chlorine for here to buy like the 300 gallon
Mm-hmm.
would cost us around, I don't know, $300, I think, and then $60 delivery fee. It's over $900 now, and then the delivery fee has pretty much doubled. So like when, like when the school just had that break,
Mm-hmm.
we went through almost a whole, and we didn't charge that back. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so I see what he's saying as far as
Yeah.
if we recycle, I
Right.
mean, there's a big expense to do
Initially,
that,
Yeah.
but there's a big expense.
To not.
Either way.
Yes, and one month's bill last year on the splash pad for water was $2,000.
Mhm.
So you have to know that we're paying that.
It would be worth looking at for an alternative.
Maybe some kind of grant, some kind of parks grant or something like that could help.
What did we usually get it to begin with?
It was a
Donation.
Matching
donation,
grant,
matching grant.
donation.
It was a,
Patronosity
Yeah.
grant. So we had, whatever we got, they matched us 50%, up to 50,000, I think it was. So,
Right.
Well, that would probably cover it right there, so
they,
all the water that goes down the drain, let that pipe go into your treatment facility and recirculate.
Mhm.
There'll be a certain amount of makeup water, obviously due to evaporation.
and it'd be warmer.
Which is
Oh, it'd be
yes,
much
it would
We
be.
wouldn't have
The
little
little kids
kids.
would have
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Here's my response about parents will say it's cold. It's summertime. Water's supposed to be cold.
Have you stepped in it?
The kids don't complain.
Yeah.
The parents do.
Yeah.
Well, baby spurs.
Something else that was brought up, since we're speaking about water, is some of the companies, and we're getting into swimming pool season, is if we would have like a hookup fee for those trucks that come and get water. Because right now, and then staggered, so they're all uniform. So basically a hookup fee, so just so they can hook up to our water or our hydrants and get water, it's, I don't know, 50 or 75 bucks, whatever.
Problem being, remember, is what them hooking up to our water puts in our water system. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we had this problem, what was it, 2 years ago? Remember, there was some kind of, I can't think of what it's called, it's in water and it's a bacteria.
E. coli.
Yeah.
So these are trucks that are coming in, getting water from us, which they're already doing. That's what I'm saying.
So here's the deal, and I agree with Renee, and what is general practice is, we call it a J pipe, okay? So it runs up from the ground, it makes kind of a J upside down, and it hangs out 6 or 8 feet so that a truck could drive underneath it, and there is no actual connection between the truck and the fire hydrant.
Right.
So the thing about what they're doing now is that we're using a hose and it's Camelot fitting and it's fixed tight to the truck. So if the truck has bacteria in it, it really would be kind of a hard sell for me to see how water would flow back into the fire hydrant and into the water main, because water main's got 60 PSI roughly, and as you close that valve, water would come out of the truck and would drain into the weeper underneath the hydrant. So it should keep that separated.
Right.
But it's possible through whatever reason that it wouldn't be actually drained into the ground as opposed to not going in the water main. So that's why we have the J pipe. So if we're going to sell water, I guess we should have a J pipe and have the ability to top fill any truck that will come in to get water. If we want to be safe
Question is,
about it.
where would we do that?
Well,
But
yeah,
still, I
out
still,
there
I
in the
think we
garage,
should look
but-
into charging a set rate that if you're coming to buy water from us, this is what it's gonna cost you, just to do that.
So
And then we should have tiers on like, for the first 1,000 gallons or however many gallons.
so
Cause right now, whatever the minimum is,
They can charge the minimum.
yeah, most of them just get the minimum.
right. So like the city of Lafayette, for example, at their waterworks or wherever you want to do, which they have meters that they will sign out
Which
to
we do
different
have. that, yeah.
companies. Well, the thing is, you can't take that with you. And so, it stays there and it's the honor system, who got how many gallons, what, Doug has to keep track of it. It can only be one customer at a time. But either way, so you put a deposit on the meter and you take the meter and you have permission to use the fire hydrant from anywhere like that, waterworks. And then when you turn the meter in, you get the bill.
Yeah.
There is a, minimum, I don't remember how much it is, it's not terrible. But I don't know about an access fee. I would think be the same for everybody. So it might have to be,
Yeah.
no matter how much or little you got, plus your gallons.
Right,
Uh,
just something to think about, cause like I
Yeah.
say, pool time, the summertime, we usually get quite a few that want to fill pools and
Mhm.
fill tankers for pools, and
Sure,
every once in a while, we get some that wanna hook up and get water for whatever reason.
but
Then with the projects going on out here, maybe.
they probably will, that milling machine will probably want water this week.
Just,
So,
yeah,
Roller definitely.
Yeah.
yeah.
Milestone used it last year.
Yeah, so if
They
they,
also used it.
if they leave their water account here overnight, they'll wanna buy water
Mhm.
instead of taking the truck all the way back to Lafayette, filling it up
Yeah.
there, and that's what they'll want
Rebecca,
to
do
do.
you know if there's any other towns around that have a ordinance or a resolution, something along that lines?
I mean,
Ruston
I think-
Trust Trust.
yeah, I mean, I think they do fill it, but I think they just base it on the just the amount of water. I don't remember us having a.
They didn't like our water, swimming pool people.
Oh, then.
Yeah, they came last year and we don't like your water, so they left. We said bye.
Okay, we like our water.
Yeah.
Then I'll just keep drinking it, you go on.
We need to charge an extra fee to these big water trucks, cause
That's what I'm
it's tore up the
thinking.
road between Myers and the recycling center.
Yeah.
It's just so much weight.
Well, and then they were coming late at night.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
See, that's an inconvenience to the
Yeah.
people who live there. I
Right.
don't think that would
So
be
you could
appropriate.
regulate those things.
Yeah.
Certainly. So, I mean, we could certainly have an ordinance that has various things like that, what time you
Yeah.
can do it, and if there are restrictions, like you don't want them to do someplace where they are gonna tear up the road, maybe you limit, you can only do it for this fire hydrant, this fire, this fire, you can't do it for all, or J five.
Cause there's one right there at the Legion.
Mhm.
We ended up
So-
drafting them up there.
Back by the garage, that stays wet down there, cause they unhook the hose, water just runs in that hole.
Yeah.
And that's why it tore up the road.
Don't do it by
It
Amy's
stays wet.
house.
Yeah, do my house.
Do my own stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, anybody else have anything? Accept a motion to adjourn. Make a motion to adjourn. A motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0, and our next meeting is May. We're going to one a month.
You're
So
gonna go to
June.
June 9th.
June 9th, yep.
What time?
At
German.
6:59.
Mr. 88.
Thank you.
House back here.
Who's that?
Oh, I'm chair now.
It's been really quiet by my house.
What's that?